This is the overfill left from a vaccine administration clinic this morning.
But they say they can't use it, at least not yet. Why would something so vital go to waste?
This vaccine is liquid gold.
What they're doing to change that fast. This year, Merry Christmas is in the mailbox more than ever, but the post office is delayed and businesses are hurting.
Customers are becoming frustrated with small businesses.
How you can get those gifts there in time. And we know times are rough, but you can find the love in these letters, even at the gas station.
You might not know each other at all, but I know for sure that you are so worthy and oh so special.
10 TV News at 5 starts now. Pharmacists at OSU Wexner Medical Center make an exciting discovery. They found extra doses of the COVID-19 vaccine in vials delivered to them. But are they allowed to use that? Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Today we spoke one-on-one with a pharmacist who made that find.
This is the overfill left from a vaccine administration clinic this morning.
Now, each vial is supposed to carry 5 doses, but they found enough for 6 to 7 doses, and that could go a long way. But that's not how the federal government ordered the vaccine to be used.
The drug is labeled to withdraw 5 doses only.
Now, healthcare workers nationwide threw out the extra doses. The pharmacists didn't want that to happen, so they went to the chief clinical officer who took the concerns to the state.
I think we will be able to use it. I actually give a lot of credit to the Ohio Department of Health. From what I understand, they really put some pressure on the CDC, who I assume also put some pressure on the FDA to say, we can't be in a situation where we potentially have 6 or 7 doses of vaccine per vial, and we're only using 5.
Now we're told drug makers typically overfill vaccine vials in case of spills and other waste. And when it comes to that extra vaccine, we heard from the governor himself addressing that today.
10 TV's Brittany Bailey is live with his message and more for the state. Brittany?
Well, this has certainly been a week of positive news when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccines, and that positive news continued today when we learned that we're going to get more than we bargained for likely out of those Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines just shipped this week.
Our instruction to everybody, I'm going to make it very, very clear, is keep going. We do not want to, this is like, we don't want to spill any of this. This is so valuable, and we don't want any of it lost.
So as we mentioned earlier, each vial is supposed to carry 5 doses, but it turns out healthcare workers may be able to safely get up to 7 doses out of each vial. Now, the only caveat here is that they have to be full doses. They cannot pull a half dose from those vials. Now, this news, of course, comes as we still face high COVID-19 numbers here in our state. The governor did say today, though, there is a slight other bit of good news, and that we didn't see quite the big Thanksgiving bump in cases that we expected to see. He attributes that, in part at least, due to his 10 p.m. curfew still in effect through the beginning of the year and the enforcement of mask-wearing policies. Now, coming up at 6, we're going to take a closer look at how this pandemic has affected students and their learning both in and outside of the classroom. For now, reporting live in downtown Columbus, Brittany Bailey, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Brittany. Now, we'll need more than one vaccine to fight this virus.
In fact, we will need an army of them. We've learned moments ago that the FDA's Vaccine Advisory Committee has approved the Moderna vaccine. That vaccine is quite similar to the Pfizer one and is just about as effective. Of course, we'll keep you posted on that breaking details about that. And we're always staying in touch with experts about this vaccine, what it means for you and your family. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions so we can get them answered. We know you have plenty of them. Text that number, 614-460-3345. In fact, our Angela Weigert got some questions answered just last night, such as, should I get a vaccine if I already had COVID-19? You can hear the answer right now over at 10tv.com.
Well, as we continue to report the daily COVID-19 numbers every day, we've changed our reporting to tell you the total cases, hospitalizations, and deaths.
Now, here's the reason behind that. The change comes after the state changed to add antigen testing to the entire total. So we want to make sure we're giving you the most accurate information possible each and every day. Today's numbers from the Ohio Department of Health show more than 11,000 new cases. We also saw 370 new hospitalizations hospitalizations and 117 new deaths. The state's positivity rate now 14.4%. And when we look at this 14-day moving average for cases, the plateau we've been reporting is still holding steady around 10,000 cases a day.
And here's something else to keep in mind. Franklin County's stay-at-home advisory has been extended until January 2nd, and that's because of a high number of COVID-19 cases and spread in our community. People are asked to only leave home if they have to go to work, school, or for essential needs. And remember, this, of course, is just an advisory. It's not an order. We've also just learned Columbus City Schools is extending its sports suspension in accordance with this advisory.
Well, it is definitely convenient to order a package online and have it shipped to a loved one. But in a pandemic, it seems to be what everyone's doing right now.
Yeah, and that's causing some serious delays in shipping nationwide. 10 TV's Krista Frost reached out to USPS to find out more.
Did you know that about 2 weeks leading up to Christmas are the busiest weeks of the year for USPS? Here's the thing. I ordered this package on Black Friday, and it just got to me yesterday. If you've ordered a package, then you've probably experienced that same delay. So what's going on?
We go to the post office every day to drop off packages, so we've inquired in person. I tried calling USPS customer service, but they're really backed up. It's really hard to get anyone on the phone.
Natadoodle owner Natalie Periano says she tried to find out but didn't get very far. She ships items all over the world but says she's never seen a backup like this.
We were shipping things from here in Clintonville to Bexley that didn't get there until just yesterday. From November 29th.
We reached out to USPS to find out why. A spokesperson says they're experiencing significant volume increases while also having employee availability reduced due to the impact of COVID-19, leaving you wondering where your package is, while local shops are wondering what this means for business.
Typically, our retail revenue, we make at least 40% of our retail revenue per year during the holiday season. And so we really depend on folks shopping with us in the holiday season.
So Periano is suggesting that her customers file a report for a missing package, and if you haven't ordered from a local shop like hers just yet, you might want to consider curbside pickup. For now, reporting in Columbus, Krista Frost, 10 TV News.
Well, USPS spokespeople say they're flexing their resources to deliver mail and packages as quickly as possible. And that includes opening 2 more post offices on Sundays to help with processing, one in Dublin and the other in Westerville.
Speaking of the holidays, still looking like the holidays out there. Snowfall still coming down across the metro tonight. Ashley Barrissey here with details on who's still getting some.
Yeah, I mean, we had a nice dry patch for a while today, but if you look outside, once again, looking like a snow globe. And so we have some flakes flying. Now, we are only anticipating the flakes flying, not much of an accumulation compared to yesterday. But let's go ahead and take a look at how radar is shaping up. So a lot of blue. You're going to see a little more of accumulative snow up toward Cleveland, and that is all because of the moisture off of Lake Erie. So this is lake effect moisture wrapped around that low pressure that's pushing eastward. I'm going to first zoom into still the dry area off toward Zanesville, Newark, and New Lex. But the rest of us dealing with some flakes flying at the moment from Mansfield through Worcester, Delaware, and then you go farther southwest, Washington Courthouse, even down into Wilmington, dealing with some snow. So visibility is reduced just a hair, 30 degrees here in the city with westerly winds around 8 miles per hour. As we map out the rest of your evening, we will be in the upper 20s, and we'll eventually see those showers push out tonight. But we have another round of a wintry mix heading into your weekend. We're going to time that out for you coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Ashley. Ohio Senator Rob Portman spoke moments ago in D.C., pushing for Ohioans to get the help they need.
Still ahead tonight, where talks stand right now as the holiday deadline quickly approaches. And next, one of our top stories at 10tv.com, a teen now charged in the death of another teen.
Closed captioning on 10TV is sponsored by Custom Air.
The Enhanced Acura Certified Pre-Owned program. It's like we're with you wherever you go. Visit Acura Columbus or Lindsay Acura for attractive offers on a certified pre-owned vehicle.
We're going to find the perfect treat.
We're going skating. We're going to Nana's.
Wherever you go this holiday, Chevy can help you get there.
Which is why we're making our Chevy employee discount available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. So wherever you go, happy holidays from Chevy.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get over $5,200 below MSRP on this Trax. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Ohio.
The Acura Season of Performance event is on now. Don't miss it.
Visit Acura Columbus or Lindsay Acura for attractive offers on the MDX.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
Stay ahead of the winter storm with your Doppler 10 weather team, only on 10 TV.
Tonight in Crime Tracker 10, reports of 2 types of crimes are up at The Ohio State University. New crime numbers from Ohio State's campus show reports of rapes and stalking incidents climbed in 2019. OSU released the number because of the Clery Act. It requires colleges and universities to track crimes on campuses and make that information public. Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Crisp will take a closer look at this data and what it means for your students. Coming up new at 5:30.
Tonight, a former Bexley City School student is now charged with shooting and killing another former Bexley student. A district spokesman identifying that former students as Jeremiah Clinton and Troy Redman. Police say Clinton, who was 17, and Redman, who is 18, were engaged in criminal activity that resulted in the death of Clinton. Redman is charged with murder. Police say he's expected to recover. Both teens were found with gunshot wounds late Friday night at an apartment complex on Barclay Square South near East 5th Avenue. Well, the clock is ticking for some COVID-19 relief.
Coming up after the break, what's on the table and the money that could soon be in your pockets.
Choose Buick Encore GX or Chevy Trailblazer, just $109 a month, only at Chess Round.
Whatever you do, don't miss the year-end sell-a-thon at Big Sandy. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. And with Same as Cash till 2023 and no money down, it's a cash-free Christmas. Free premium delivery set up and a free power base upgrade on any purple Nectar or Dream Cloud queen set. Can't wait? Take it home today. Your bed in a box is in stock for pickup. Get a free power base upgrade with any $499 or more queen set, like this Serta memory foam. Just $499 with free power base upgrade at Big Sandy Superstore.
Winter's here, and we have a great opportunity for you to get your home foam. The federal tax credit goes away at the end of the month for $500. I'm going to go ahead and match it with an additional $500. It's going to be a long, cold winter, especially this year with everybody spending more time in your home. We can wrap your home in foam in just one day. So don't wait to insulate. Pick up your $1,000 worth of savings and stop freezing. Start saving.
USA Insulation.
This Papa John's Original Crust can carry an entire team of toppings across the goal line, aka your lips.
Get the family special, any large specialty plus a large 2-topping for $22.99 online with code FAMSPAC.
Moving or renovating? Need to declutter immediately? Zippy Shell offers 2 styles of containers depending on your need, climate controlled or on-site storage. Self-load at your convenience or have us load and unload for you. Storage has never been easier. Call Zippy Shell today.
The stress of COVID-19 has resulted in a rise in drug and alcohol use. We must talk to our kids about healthy coping strategies. It's up to us to prevent the next generation from misusing prescription drugs. Dispose of your leftover pills and talk to your kids about opioids.
It's the best time of year to celebrate and unwrap savings during Happy Honda Days at Honda Marysville. Now lease a new 2020 Civic LX or HR-V all-wheel drive for just $179 a month. You choose, or drive a new CR-V EX for only $299. And the best part, all are with 0 down and 0 first payment. So get to Honda Marysville, home of the $49.95 oil change and tire rotation during Happy Honda Days. Honda Marysville, minutes north of 270 off 33. We're closer than you think.
We were headed to the park and she pushed the door and there was a huge crash.
Spring brakes are the most common repair that we do.
Here at Precision, we take pride in being responsive.
98% of the time we can fix everything same day.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
10 TV Skyview is sponsored by Swaco. Find out how easy it is to recycle right at recycleright.org.
After months of slowing down, unemployment in our state has climbed back up again. And that's just one reason experts say a COVID-19 relief package is seriously needed.
CBS News reporter Michael George is following the negotiations.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are said to be nearing an agreement on a new coronavirus relief bill.
We have a responsibility to get this right. People's lives depend upon it.
It's been 5 months since Congress passed the last COVID spending package. Now they're under pressure to get something done soon.
I don't have nothing. I don't have a job. I don't have nothing. I have 5 kids.
Hundreds of people lined up in Miami just for a chance to receive a free supermarket gift card. Last week, some 885,000 Americans filed new unemployment claims. That number rising for the second straight week to a level not seen since September.
The American people wait for more emergency assistance ought to be over.
The Senate bill includes a $300 weekly federal unemployment benefit for 4 months. The roughly $908 billion measure would put money in most Americans' pockets in the form of a stimulus check of up to $700. The bill also contains rental assistance, food assistance, money for schools and vaccine distribution, and $300 billion in aid for small businesses. Here in Wilmington, Delaware, President-elect Biden said he's encouraged by what he's hearing about the bill. In the meantime, the incoming administration continues to take shape. CBS News has learned that Biden plans to nominate Michael Regan to lead the Environmental Protection Agency. The 44-year-old has been North Carolina's top environmental official since 2017. If confirmed, Regan will become the first black man to run the EPA.
Now, that was Michael George reporting. President-elect Biden says he is planning to publicly receive a coronavirus vaccine, perhaps as soon as next week.
All right, take a look at this. Pause what you're doing and come check this out. There's no better way to see the snow than from Drone 10. Look at this gorgeous sight from the city. Our eye in the sky here, Drone 10, giving you a bird's eye view. We've seen a few snowflakes today flying, but not nearly as much as we saw yesterday. That's gorgeous.
It's really pretty. And you know what else is really pretty? When you're driving down a road and all the trees
Yes.
are like that. That right there.
Yes.
What's Sandy said?
Yes, I was just having this conversation with my mom on what a pretty snowfall that it was
Right.
out there. You know, just wet enough that it stuck to those branches, and we haven't had a big warm up today, so it still is picturesque out there. Thank you to Sandy Mills in Westerville for snapping this photo to send in. You can see it almost looks like they are just sugar coated out there. So frosted trees all around central Ohio. If you have pictures like this, please send it my way. And then I wanted to recap what we just saw on Drone 10. Chris Podorowski, one of our photographer extraordinaires, snapping these still photos from Drone 10. And yeah, it does look picture perfect. You know, when you have that fresh snowfall, it's pretty. Give it a few days and it's going to be kind of icky out there. So we'll enjoy it while it's still nice and fresh. Satellite and radar showing how we're adding a little bit to it. We're not talking about much of accumulation, but you'll see some flakes flying out there, especially up in the Northeast where those flakes are coming down a little nicer pace. You might get a little more of an accumulation up towards Cleveland. But around central Ohio, just some light flakes flying. And this is on the tail end of that low pressure system that was moving up to the northeast. So that nor'easter that packed a really big punch from Pennsylvania into Maryland and up into New York. That is now pushing out of the area, but we just have this back end that's going to bring us a little bit of that lake effect snow shower from the low pressure system. So national temperatures that we're looking at right now, 30 here in Columbus and not all that far off from Knoxville, Tennessee. Albuquerque at 41. Still a little cooler off in Vegas at 59 degrees and 62 in Phoenix, but hey, we would take that here this time of year. 37 up in Bismarck and 38 in Hastings. Our current temperatures around the area, really on either side of 30. So 28 in Bucyrus, same in Marion, 30 in Delaware and Columbus. You go down to Chillicothe right at the freezing mark. And then I think our warmest spot on the map as I'm scouring it looks like New Lex at 33 degrees. So it's a cold evening out there, below average. Our average high is 39 and we only hit 32 today for our high temperature, so we didn't make it above freezing here in Columbus. I want to show the visibility, given that we do have some of those light flurries and snow showers, and you get up towards Mansfield, even up into Toledo, closer to the lake, that visibility down to 1 mile, 4 miles here, so it's not going to cause too much of an issue on the roads, but you'll notice that it kind of looks just a little gray and gloomy out there from the snow. 29 at 9 o'clock tonight. Those flurries will taper off, and then 28 degrees around the 11 o'clock hour. I think our overnight low bottoms out right around 26 degrees. So a cloudy and cold night. We will be cooler tonight than last night. Looking ahead to tomorrow, not a whole lot improvement in the temperature department. However, we could get a few peaks of sunshine throughout the day, given that high pressure starts to build in and drier air will be building in as well. So you see by 11, most of those flurries have fizzled out. Here's that clearing from west to east on Friday. I stopped the clock at 1:30, so you'll get a little more sunshine west of I-71, but you'll see how that clearing does overtake the area before clouds build back in on Saturday. What I want to also show you is by Saturday afternoon, evening, we could get a light chance of some rain showers, but Saturday night a better chance of getting a wintry mix. That will eventually fizzle out on Sunday, but highs will be in the low to mid 40s heading through the weekend into early next week. Monday's the first official day of winter, and then, of course, we have our holiday forecast on there. Now, Christmas Eve showing a wintry mix with temperatures in the 30s, and then Friday, Christmas Day, will be a chilly one with highs only around 33. You'll probably wake up Christmas morning with temperatures right around 20, so it's going to be pretty chilly. But I'll tell you what, folks and kids opening up their presents, that'll warm your heart, and you don't have to worry about that.
And have the fireplace on. There you go. It's all festive. Thanks, Ashley. Well, it is Thursday, which means it's time to be thankful.
Tonight at 6, how one program had a huge impact on an entire Athens County community.
And most people won't be allowed at the upcoming Super Bowl, but the commissioner is opening the doors to one group of heroes.
Your mental health is more important now than ever in a pandemic and the holiday season. And making sure you're keeping the entire family's health in mind is critical. I'm Tracy Townsend. Some advice on navigating that conversation. We'll see you tomorrow on 10 This Morning.
For 30 years, Original Mattress Factory has put our customers first, and it's no different today. Visit originalmattress.com to receive the same quality service you've come to expect from us.
With the big savings of Hyundai Holidays, isn't it time you got one for yourself? Hyundai Holidays.
Now lease the 2021 Tucson for $189 a month or get 0% APR for 72 months. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
We're going to find the perfect treat.
We're going skating. We're going to Nana's.
Wherever you go this holiday, Chevy can help you get there.
Which is why we're making our Chevy employee discount available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. So wherever you go, happy holidays from Chevy.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get over $5,200 below MSRP on this Trax. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Ohio.
I am a genius. Did I get a perfect SAT score? Was I a doctor at the age of 13? No. I'm a genius because I hired Kitchen Saver. I got a kitchen that looks brand new, but save time and money. Because Kitchen Saver uses my cabinets that are still in good shape. They call it refacing. I call it easy. They'll install new doors, drawers, and hardware that you choose. If you want to be a genius,
go to kitchensaver.com to learn more.
Prepare to be impressed. Kitchen Saver.
Magical technology, magical savings. Hyundai Holidays.
Now lease the 2021 Kona for $189 a month or get $3,000 in total savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Beat the rush. 10TV keeps you ahead of the traffic. Get your traffic reports on 10TV. Sponsored by your Central Ohio Honda dealers. Weekdays on 10TV.
Hi, my name
name is Joe Bradshaw. I'm deployed here to the Middle East with the 137 Aviation, and I wanted to say Merry Christmas to my family back in Ohio. Super excited to get home to you guys. I love you.
We are setting aside some time each and every day to feel grateful and to hear directly from you. Today's moment of gratitude is one many of us can relate to. Rochelle from Columbus saying she is grateful for her mom. She says her mom has been her rock and has always been there to be a shoulder to cry on. She says when her heart was broken, her mom made sure she had enough cookies.
Aww.
Cookies has a lot of
Gotta love
power.
our moms.
Hey, tell us what makes you feel grateful. Text the word gratitude to 614-460-3345. Fill out that form. You might see your response here on 10 TV.
Yeah, I've been there. Moms do help heal your
Yeah.
broken heart, no doubt about that. Well, the NFL commissioner said the league plans to invite vaccinated healthcare workers to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Roger Goodell saying he wanted to honor and thank healthcare workers for their extraordinary service during this pandemic. He also wants to promote the importance of vaccinations and the wearing of masks in public. Goodell has also said that the Super Bowl will have fans in attendance, but not exactly sure on the number of fans. That Super Bowl, by the way, will air right here on 10 TV February 7th next year from Tampa, Florida.
All right, that'll be nice. Well, you know what? I advise all the healthcare workers, if you can go, to go, because I thought the average person could go to a Super Bowl, and I checked when J-Lo, was that last?
That was last year.
And Shakira,
Yeah. Mhm.
I couldn't even afford a nosebleed seat. I mean, none of it. So
Hey, you
take
get a
advantage.
front row seat right at home.
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think I could afford for my finger to go inside that stadium. You know what I mean?
No, like, who gets to go to this? Good
yeah.
grief.
So yeah, that would be great for the frontline workers if they can attend.
Yeah,
that. Especially, I mean, Tampa that time of year,
Can't go
much
wrong,
nicer
right?
than the conditions
you're
we'll have in this region. So a quick peek at that forecast heading into the weekend, because we all think that Friday kickstarts the weekend. So cloudy and cold for tomorrow, 36. So the flurries today will be tapering off, but it'll be a little warmer Saturday, but we're anticipating a late mix Saturday night going into Sunday. We're going to time it out for you coming up in your full forecast.
Also new at 5:30, Buckeye Blitz on championship week. What Ohio State has to do to secure a win during this bizarre year.
And crime in and around the Ohio State campus. What new data reveals about several troubling trends.
Wow, a new Buick for me?
To James from James. That's just what I wanted.
Is this a new Buick? I Secret Santed myself. I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Don't forget you this holiday season. Get an SUV from Buick. Celebrate the holidays with Buick. Now everyone can get GM employee pricing on most Buick SUV models. Use it to get over $4,500 total value on this Encore GX.
I think the scariest part of COVID is that it's unpredictable.
It does not pick or choose who it affects.
It is life-threatening. It is serious.
When I see people who aren't following the guidelines, it scares me.
It makes me think, well, I'll see them soon in the hospital.
We see young, healthy people come in.
Elderly, in middle age. It does not discriminate.
Some patients tell us they didn't think the virus was real. And then they need a ventilator to survive.
They are alone. They're with no one familiar. They beg for us to call their families. We hold their hands and while they're speaking into their cell phones moments before they're going to go on the ventilator.
And some patients die on the ventilator. It's taking a toll not only on our community, but also on our hospitals.
You know, nothing is more important than your life.
I beg the public to take this virus more seriously. To beat this virus, we need your help, please.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct. I let in the sun rays. More of the heat stays. Universal Windows Direct.
Right now, buy one window, get one free. And no interest or payments for 24 months. Plus, get a $50 Amazon gift card with your free estimate.
They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
It only happens once a year. At Hugh White Honda, every Honda in stock is on clearance. Save thousands off MSRP and take advantage of low lease rates and 0% financing. Plus, we need your trade and we'll pay you above market value to use towards a brand new Honda. Every car will be considered. Drive Civic on clearance for only $189 a month with 0 down. Drive Accord on clearance with 0 down and just $229 a month. All-wheel drive CRV on clearance for a low $279 a month with 0 down. Plus, get 0% financing for 60 months. Visit HughWhiteHonda.com or shop off I-270 and Georgesville Road.
Stay ahead of the winter storm with your Doppler 10 weather team, only on 10 TV.
All new at 5:30, analyzing crime on campus. Just how safe are students at The Ohio State University? Tonight, we're getting some clues. Today, OSU released an annual safety report. Thanks for joining us at 5:30. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp explains there is some good news with a decrease in reported burglaries. But there is a concerning increase in reports of rape, stalking, and dating violence.
One crime is one too many, and that's always a concern for me. We listen to our students, we listen to our parents, and we listen to our community.
New crime numbers from Ohio State's campus show rapes have significantly increased again. There were 118 rapes reported in 2019. Compare that to 93 reported rapes in 2018 and 72 in 2017. The university also saw a significant increase in reports of aggravated assaults on campus, going from 7 incidents to 22.
But anytime we see numbers go up, there's always a concern, which means that there's an opportunity for us to provide more education.
Each year, higher education institutions that receive federal funding are required under the Clery Act to publish an annual safety report and campus crime statistics for the previous 3 years. Incidents of stalking increased from 57 to 91 from 2018 to 2019. Dating violence also increased from 35 to 64. OSU Police Chief Kimberly Spears McNatt says the university will look at the crime stats to find ways to make campus safer.
Providing extra patrols, encouraging our students to make sure that when they're swiping into the residence halls, they don't allow anyone else in. Reporting, suspicious behavior.
OSU has also put into place safety features like the Rave Guardian app, where you can have someone track your movement as you walk around campus. And when it becomes safe, they will offer self-defense classes again and will have a new safety program that begins after the start of the new year.
Any crime on campus is always a concern because the safety of our campus and our students is our number one priority. When we see those numbers, it always we realize that there's more work to be done.
In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
OSU also reported hundreds of reports of rape and fondling attributed to Dr. Richard Strauss, the now dead sports doctor who's accused of sexually assaulting hundreds of men. The numbers in the report include incidents that were reported in the year, not necessarily when they happened. Now, in the 2019 report, 97 rapes were associated with Dr. Strauss and more than 1,200 fondling cases. You can track crime in your community by logging on to 10tv.com/crimetracker10. You'll be able to find out which crimes are affecting your neighborhood, and it's all free.
Well, the pandemic has taken a toll on all of us, including those in the arts community. One Bexley artist decided to use her time to start with a fresh canvas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Anna Sokol has worked out of her Art with Anna studio space in Bexley for several years now. But when most things went online during the pandemic, she decided to hit the road. She created a mobile art studio to keep her business going via Zoom lessons and small on-site gatherings. To celebrate, she decided to spend the morning surprising some of her customers and the public by leaving free art in public spaces.
We just thought, let me just put it anywhere and just give it to the person that passes by just for some joy, because 2020 is a hard place to find joy.
Listen, we could all use some joy, right?
She is correct.
One of her special public deliveries today included a surprise note for a free Zoom art lesson with her. You might still be able to find one in the Bexley area right now.
Oh, look at that. Well, hopefully people see the story and they'll take it, because I wonder, like, if I saw that piece of art, what would I, you know what I mean? She left it there for people, but I would think it would belong to somebody.
Oh, this is a cheerlifter tonight.
I needed to see that. The
Look at
snow has, for the most part, moved out, but we still want to see your snowy photos and videos.
Lola.
That's my little Lola, dressed for snowy success yesterday. She likes it when the snowflakes are coming down, so it was a great day for her. You can send us your photos. Just press that Near Me button in your 10 TV news.
It doesn't
Does
appear.
she have a scarf on too?
Well, she had a hat, but she shook it off. It was just a
that's
little
what that
hat. It was a little hat that she shook off, and her little winter coat.
Oh, so sweet.
Lola's very active.
Very
Moving all
fashionable, I might add.
I wonder who she gets that from.
Right. Her personal shopper.
Right.
Yolanda Harris. All right, let's take a look outside, because those pups might want to still play in the snow. We have some flakes flying, and we're still sitting right around what our high was today, which was 32. 32 in Dayton for the high, same in Zanesville, Youngstown, Portsmouth, really the warmest spot throughout the state, and that was 38. So let's take a look outside in Utica. It's getting dark out there, and we have a couple flakes that continue to fly. If you look real closely, it's not going to really amount to much accumulation, but it's just going to look pretty outside. You see it on radar as well. So blue sweeping the map here in Ohio. Our dry spot, or that pocket I should say, would be from Zanesville into New Lex, Caldwell, Cambridge. The rest of us probably seeing a few of those flakes flying, especially up to our northeast and then off into the Dayton area. So right now here in Columbus, visibility getting a little bit better. 30 degrees. Winds are the west at 8 miles per hour. I think we could see those snowflakes flying for another hour or two before they start to taper off, and then those overnight lows will be chilly in the 20s. We have a couple more times where we could see some wintry weather heading our way, including this weekend and maybe for the holidays. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in a few minutes.
That'd be fun, snow in the holidays. All right, thanks, Ashley. We'll check back with you in a bit. Well, you know, the snow must go on.
We'll explain here. Snow Trails is kicking off its 60th anniversary season tomorrow. This is a live look tonight. With the recent snow and ideal temperatures, multiple rounds of snowmaking is adding to a deep snow base to get the season underway. Now, the slopes remain open over the weekend, and you can check the website's calendar as well. Look at all that snow. There's also a comprehensive children's ski and snowboard program. Remember, wear your mask while you're out there.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Don't they have, like, just goggles? Your mouth is usually open. Whoa, okay. Well, at least out there, that'll keep you warmer. The mask in the winter is a lot more comfortable than the mask in the warmer weather. All right. Well, this is a heavy, somewhat scary time for all of us. So we want to offer some hope.
Yeah, coming up, we ask, where's the love? And we find it with these letters. And it looks like Christmas in Times Square. The time-lapse video of the snowfall, and we'll explain just how much they're seeing.
And we are the champions. Well, we hope. The Buckeyes gearing up for the championship game. We're going to have a preview coming up.
Enjoy your vehicle.
I will, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh! Fine Line Auto Body. That's the only thing that should come to mind after a car accident.
Fine Line Auto Body.
Toyotathon is on at Toyota West. Let us help get you out of your old lease and into something a little more exciting. Right now, lease the 2021 Tacoma for $139 a month or a 2021 RAV4 for $199 a month. Get started online with express purchase at ToyotaWest.com.
Anthony Thomas Chocolates help Santa and his elves sweeten Christmas with our holiday assortment. Festive peppermint bark and our best English toffee, Buckeyes, pecan dainties, and more. All wrapped up in our grand tower. Anthony Thomas Chocolates are so good, we eat all we can and only sell what's left.
These prices are low, low, low.
At Ollie's, we've got name brand toys, gifts, books, housewares, stuff for your home, and so much more at up to 70% off our fancy store prices. We've got wrapping paper galore for all your holiday gifts. Tons of patterns to choose from. Get a 100 square foot roll for just $1.99. The fancy stores will charge you up to $6. Hurry into Ollie's now, because when it's gone, it's gone.
Low, low, low.
Ollie!
Good stuff, cheap!
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, Fine Line Auto Body. That's the only thing that should come to mind after a car accident.
Fine Line Auto Body.
This is Angela Pace with a 10 TV community calendar. With the Speak Your Piece program, you can use poetry, painting, and other art forms to express yourself in these troubling times. Log on for details.
Sponsored by the Auto Accident Lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
People living with advanced Parkinson's disease experience periods of off time between doses of medication that result in a worsening or return of tremors and stiffness. We're evaluating an investigational treatment that delivers a continuous infusion of medication with the goal of reducing the occurrence of off-time symptoms. Adults with Parkinson's in the Columbus area are needed to participate. To learn more, please visit thepdstudy.com or call 614-808-3900.
Get $2,500 for your trade guaranteed when you swap your sleigh with Dennis Hyundai during the Hyundai Holidays sales event. Even if your vehicle is appraised for less, you still get $2,500 guaranteed.
Upgrade with 0% APR financing and over $4,000 in bonus cash on select new models.
And don't miss a guaranteed $2,500 for your trade. Test drive today or swap your sleigh in your driveway online with Dennis Direct at Dennis Hyundai, driving for better.
Menards is your plumbing headquarters. We carry everything you need for your bathroom. Check out our great selection of over 50 Magic Woods Elements vanities. These vanities are built with superior quality and a unique style to complement your home. Get the New Haven vanity for $449.99. Complete the look with over 50 styles of bath faucets. This Moen Arliss faucet is just $99.99 at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card.
Season's greetings to you all from Menards.
French President Emmanuel Macron has tested positive for COVID-19. Less than a week ago, Macron hosted European leaders. The presidential palace says he's showing symptoms, but wouldn't elaborate on specifically what symptoms he's having or how severe he's experiencing them. Macron will isolate for 7 days. His wife and a number of officials he met with will all do the same.
Okay, so you probably had to clear off your car last night or this morning, but at least you didn't have to deal with this. Take a look. Those snow shovels at work. Talking about digging out, this is what New Yorkers had to deal with this morning. Plenty of snow. It's the area's first major snowstorm in years. Some areas seeing around 2 feet of snow. And take a look at this. To give you a sense of that snowfall, this is time-lapse video from Times Square over the last few days. And look at that snow start to pile up. New York City has been pretty quiet lately due to COVID-19 restrictions, but a few tourists showed up at Times Square to see this iconic area with a snowy backdrop. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is strange to see in New York, you know, like that, because they're always hopping. So you're seeing them just a little less. Oh, well, I'm glad we didn't get that 2 feet of snow. I have a friend that lives in New York, and I'm like, ooh, you guys are getting it.
Right.
Absolutely. We got just enough for it to look pretty, but not cause too much havoc, right? We'll take that. But we're going to calm down for a few days. So this is what we're tracking in your upcoming forecast. High pressure will begin to build in, and that's going to bring some drier air. It'll be seasonally chilly through the night tonight, and the flurries that we're dealing with now should dissipate. And then we will have a little warm up over the weekend, but we are tracking a chance for a wintry mix. We'll time it out for you coming up in the next half hour.
Winter weather is here, but you'll be ready. With school closings, Doppler 10 forecasts, and hyper-local weather alerts.
Delivered right to your phone.
Stay ahead of the winter storm with your Doppler 10 weather team and the all-new 10 TV app.
One champion, 2 days, 6 daily doubles.
You are uncanny in your ability to find the daily double.
Can he do it again today?
I'm getting lucky.
Jeopardy! Tonight at 7 on 10 TV.
All Honda CR-Vs are on clearance during Happy Honda Days. Drive a new Honda CR-V for just $219 a month. The best value of the season. Honda CR-Vs, $219 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today.
This holiday season is an excellent time to support local businesses, their workers, and our community. Visit experiencecolumbus.com/gift guide to shop for Columbus exclusive gift ideas from our vibrant local businesses. Local tastemakers have handpicked their favorites, so you can be sure to find something memorable for the people on your list this year. And with deliveries straight to your home, you can be sure that everything will arrive in time for the holidays. Live for finding that perfect gift.
Shop Chevron's Employee Pricing Plus sales event. That means the guaranteed lowest payments, plus free oil changes and tire rotations for life, plus free powertrain warranty for life, all at zero cost to you. And it's only at Chevron in Delaware.
I have been suffering with migraine for years and years, and nothing has really worked for me until now. With the Nurtec ODT, I have felt such relief. I am able to go about my day as if nothing happened.
Nurtec is the only quick-dissolve treatment for migraine attacks that can get many people back to normal activities and last up to 48 hours with just one dose. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. The most common side effect was nausea.
For more information, go to Nurtec.com.
The holidays are coming, but Toyotathon's already here with great year-end deals for that special someone. Trust me, these work way better than mistletoe.
Lease this 21 RAV4 for $199 a month or get $1,250 customer cash. Toyota, let's go places.
There's always another way of doing something. Faster, cheaper, or just easier. But when you're from Detroit, you don't change something if it doesn't make it better. Better, like Jets. Get a one-topping, 8-corner Detroit-style pizza, still made with fresh dough hand-pressed into our own steel pans, then baked to the thickest, crispiest crust, because there's still nothing better. Jets, better because it has to be.
Happy Honda Days are here, and all Honda Accords are on clearance for just $209 a month. The best value of the season. New Accords, only $209 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today.
10 TV News is sponsored by Big Sandy Superstore. 10 TV's Digital Broadcast Center is sponsored by Lindsay Honda.
Imagine finding a note, maybe stuck to a pump at the gas station or in a dressing room at your favorite store. You open it up and you find a kind, uplifting message right when you needed it. Well, that's exactly what happened to one single mom who had reached her breaking point amid this pandemic. If you've been wondering, where's the love? We found it in Gahanna. Sometimes it's the simplest things we do that can mean so much to someone else, like a little note written by a stranger, words of encouragement for whoever finds it.
I wasn't consistent with it at first because I just didn't know where to put them, or I didn't know if it was kind of like a silly idea or if people were actually going to read them.
Jessica Simone has been leaving notes with kind messages around Central Ohio for a few years, and now she has proof people are actually reading them.
We might not know each other at all, but I know for sure that you are so worthy and oh so special.
Katie Bennett is one of those people. Like many others, the COVID-19 pandemic turned her year upside down, and boy, was she in need of some encouragement.
Majority of the year I've gone without a job, without hours. Dealing with unemployment is a whole thing in itself. You don't always get approved. I have 2 children to take care of.
2020 has been a real struggle for this single mom, but a random errand was about to change her entire outlook. It was here at the Gahanna post office where Katie came across something unexpected.
And there is an envelope right there on the counter, and it says, "Open me," and has a heart, and I'm just like, do I open it? Do I not open it?
So she opened it right there inside the post office, and her eyes began to swell up with tears.
I was kind of having an emotional day, and it's been a rough year, So I ended up reading the rest of it in my car and cried in person. By myself.
Because it sounded like you got this on a day you needed it.
I definitely did.
Katie posted the note on Facebook to thank the anonymous do-gooder, and oddly enough, a friend of Jessica's saw that post.
She texted me that morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is the nicest thing. And it made my day knowing that it made her day. And then the messages just kept rolling in.
This was the first time Jessica had ever come across someone who had read one of her notes.
I feel like my notes find the people that really, really need it and really appreciate it, which is another reason why I will never stop what I'm doing.
It took a stranger to tell me these things that deep down I knew about myself, but you forget, when it seems like everything keeps going wrong.
From the post office to that Facebook post, Jessica hopes she has inspired someone else, because kindness really can be contagious.
Be kind. Smile at strangers, just do the good things, because I promise it will change your life and others.
Now, the two women have now become Facebook friends, and they tell me they hope to eventually meet face to face once this pandemic is under control. So if you know of a person or an organization doing good things in our community, let us know about it. We might feature them here in a story. You can nominate them by texting the word love to the number on your screen, 614-460-3345.
Love that story. It doesn't cost you a thing to be nice.
Sure doesn't. Be kind, and you know, you get to see what you've done to brighten someone else's day.
Go a long way.
All right.
I'll tell you what, sometimes, when you are kind, I think that you almost benefit more from it when you see the smile on people's faces.
Yes.
And it really does do a 360 and comes back back at you.
Go tell everybody on Facebook that, too.
Right
now, let's tell them.
Be kind,
Be
everyone.
kind,
And not just this time of year round. All right, let's talk about what it looks like this time of year outside with some snow. And boy, is it pretty. Knox County is where this picture was taken. Thank you to Karen Tyson for sending this one in to me. And everything looking frosted out there. A fresh coating of snow. All of us seeing a few inches from that storm that rolled through. And then I wanted to show this pup. This is Frankie. He's in Dublin. And we showed him at Halloween time in his costume. And now he's out there enjoying the snow. So if you have some great winter weather photos, send them my way and we'll continue to share them this evening. Current temperatures at this hour feeling like the freezing mark. And that's because it is 30 in Columbus, so a little cooler there, but Newark right at 32. New Lex at 32, same with Athens, Jackson, Chillicothe, a little cooler off in Urbana at 28, and same in Mount Vernon. So our visibility has been reduced a little in areas that are seeing those flurries, and you can really see how this matches up with radar when I show you that. But 4-mile visibility here in Columbus, so not really enough of a reduction to write home about. But if you were to look off at the skyline from a distance, looks a little hazy. But only 1-mile visibility in Dayton and 2 in Mansfield, Findlay, and Toledo. Even Youngstown, where the snow is coming down at a faster rate. So your forecast tonight, here closer to home, we will dip into the 20s, and that snow will dissipate tonight as high pressure begins to build in heading into tomorrow. So a few flurries early, otherwise cloudy and cold during the overnight, 26 for the overnight low. Come tomorrow, 34 degrees around the lunch hour, and then we top out right around 36. But we get a few peaks of sunshine tomorrow. So here's a look how the snow quickly dissipates with this model. But as I stop midday, you can see areas west of I-71 getting some of that sun, and those clouds should continue to push out throughout the day. We'll have more clouds building back in heading into the weekend. In fact, as we head into Saturday night, we could see a wintry mix, but I've stopped this at 5:30. Areas to our northwest could see a few of these light rain showers that could roll through the area, but this will transition into a wintry mix going into Saturday night. Let's talk about the holiday forecast. Today's big number, 8. 8 days until Christmas Day, and a week from today is Christmas Eve. So let's look at this long-range computer model. This is for next Thursday. So at 2 a.m. Christmas Eve, we start to see some snow creeping into the area. We start off with rain. Here's that rain-snow line. And then by the time we're at 9 a.m. on Christmas Eve, then this all transitions to snow as it's pushing eastward and will continue to push out of the area. But I think we could see a few more flakes flying north of here on Christmas Day from the lake. So I'm not anticipating us seeing a ton of accumulation, but we might get a little light dusting. Just all depends on when that changeover happens from rain to snow. So there is hope for a white Christmas. I'm not going to write it out of the forecast yet. And your full forecast does show that we will have that weekend warm up into the 40s, maybe even 46 Monday, possibly 50 on Wednesday before that front comes in on Christmas Eve and drops those temperatures and brings us a chance for a little wintry precipitation. So that's your full 10-day forecast.
That 50 really sticks out there, doesn't it?
It does. Because of that big downward slide.
All right, thanks, Ashley. Well, tonight in the Buckeye Blitz, the Buckeyes are less than 48 hours away from competing for a 4th straight Big Ten championship. And for the second time in 3 years, Ohio State will play Northwestern in that game.
Yeah, the Buckeyes are currently a 20-point favorite in the game, according to the experts out in Las Vegas. But you can't sleep on the Wildcats. They have one of the best defenses in the Big Ten and an offense that has improved a lot since last year. Their defeat against Ohio State during the regular season last year. The Buckeyes are excited to be playing in this game after a crazy season they've endured, and they're not taking Northwestern for granted.
It's been a very long road to get here, a different road, but it's exciting to get here. It's exciting to have an opportunity to play for a championship and to have an opportunity to have something to show for all the sacrifices that have been made by so many people and the roller coaster that we've kind of been on, and excited to get going in this game.
You can see much more of our exclusive one-on-one interview with Ryan Day this coming Saturday right here on 10 TV. It's Game Time with Ryan Day, the official coaches show of Ohio State football.
Well, one of the goals the Buckeyes have every season is to get to Indianapolis and play for that Big Ten title. And despite the ups and downs of this season, it's still the spot the Buckeyes want to be in right now, and why some players actually came back to play this season.
When this whole thing just opened up with COVID, we just wanted to play for a Big Ten championship. That's why everybody came back. And now we're here. So, I mean, we prepared for it the same as we would prepare for any other game. And now we're just playing for the big ring.
Time for a big ring. Yeah, there you go. Well, here's a look at what's coming up new at 6 o'clock. Schools, they're having a tough time right now deciding which learning model to apply for their students.
Ahead at 6, we break down just how much of an impact COVID has had and the strong message the governor has for those not wearing a mask.
Plus, getting packages delivered in time for the holidays is tough every year, but we'll explain why this year business owners are really having some major problems.
And a program in Athens County made a major pivot that has worked wonders. What the Hive has done to help kids during this pandemic.
And as we bid farewell to Jeopardy's greatest, we have an update on his final episode.
Wow, a new Buick for me?
To James from James. That's just what I wanted.
Is this a new Buick?
I Secret Santa'd myself.
I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Don't forget you this holiday season. Get an SUV from Buick. Celebrate the holidays with Buick. Now everyone can get GM employee pricing on most Buick SUV models. Use it to get over $4,500 total value on this Encore GX.
Prices are low, low, low.
At Ollie's, we've got name brand toys, gifts, books, housewares, stuff for your home, and so much more at up to 70% off our fancy store prices. We've got trucks full of toys arriving daily. Toy closeouts from Mattel, Playskool, Fisher-Price, Barbie, Marvel, Nerf, Hot Wheels, Hasbro, and so much more, all at up to 75% off the fancy store prices. Hurry into Ollie's now, because when it's gone, it's gone.
Low, low, low. Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Getting around isn't as easy as it used to be. That's why we called Bath Fitter. They removed our old tub and installed a beautiful new spacious shower. Now, getting in and out is a breeze. And we have peace of mind with seamless walls that provide a watertight fit, plus their lifetime guarantee. Thanks to Bath Fitter, life is so much easier with a shower we love.
Call now and receive 0% interest for 24 months on your tub or shower upgrade. Find out why Bath Fitter is the perfect fit.
Who's hungry for chicken?
Try Bob Evans hand-breaded honey butter chicken dinner. Smothered in creamy butter and pure clover honey. Perfect for one or a family meal to go. Order at bobevans.com or with our new app.
I'm Dr. Trace Curry. A gastric sleeve can reduce high blood pressure, cholesterol, sleep apnea, and diabetes. It's your turn to lose weight, and it's more affordable now than ever. Call or click now to save $1,000 and finance a healthier you for as low as $250 a month. Go to journeylight.com.
Heroin, meth, and fentanyl grip our community.
Maybe it's just a phase. It doesn't seem to have time for us anymore.
Prevention and treatment can make a difference.
It can't continue like this. It's destroying the family.
She's just not making the effort.
It's time to wake up, Central Ohio, and protect those you care about.
She didn't come home again last night.
I can't lose you. Visit wakeup-centralohio.com for resources to change lives.
Nothing beats the fun of new technology during the holidays. And nothing has more fun technology than a new Hyundai. With magical features like available blind spot view monitor and wireless device charging. And with the savings of Hyundai Holidays, now you can get one for yourself. Hyundai Holidays. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Now lease the 2021 Elantra for $169 a month or get $1,000 in total savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
You're watching WBNS 10 TV, Central Ohio's news leader.
A quick thank you to those of you who helped out during Mid-Ohio Food Bank's Double Your Donation Day yesterday. With our partners around town, you helped us raise $1.92 million for our neighbors in need. Fantastic. You can still help at midohiofoodbank.org. So a big sincere thank you for your donations.
Great.
Well, if you are a fan of Jeopardy, and many people are, you've probably been planning to watch Alex Trebek's final episode.
That taping was initially set to air Christmas Day. That has since changed. The beloved host of the long-running game show taped his last episode October 29th, just 10 days before his death. His final week of Jeopardy episodes will air beginning Monday, January 4th, with the last episode he filmed airing Friday, January 8th. The week of December 28th and December 29th will be devoted to 10 of Trebek's best episodes as a special tribute.
And you see, when he started, he grew up on that show. He really did. He will
we all remember watching.
Certainly be missed, yeah.
Well, so many of us are looking forward to a better year in 2021.
Who are you telling? Yes, we are. And that hope is clear in a new holiday card message from former President George W. Bush. It reads, "May the light of the holiday season shine bright in your heart now and throughout the new year." It includes a verse from the New Testament and is signed by the former president and his wife, Laura Bush. That card also includes an image of Bush's painting of the Statue of Liberty. The painting is titled Beacon of Hope 2020 and is part of his new art collection celebrating immigrants. Boy, that's good. I didn't know he was an artist like that. That's beautiful. All right, there is much more news straight ahead.